Alrighty, it's another day of the Crying Baby game. The streak is at 56, and we're going to not Delirium. We're going to Blue Baby through the boss rush. And we have a Frozen Baby, which makes up for the lack of tier rate. We have pretty bad damage. And I mean, the tier rate isn't great either, but like I said, Frozen Baby helps with that. Oh, that was really short fuse. Frozen Baby helps, or Freezer Baby. I don't remember what this thing's called. The baby helps with that. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting run. And remember, because we need to hit the boss rush, we are on a bit of a timer because you need to be beating Mom's foot within 20 minutes in-game time to make that boss rush happen. Now, Ventricle Razor, it has its moments in terms of like run shortening when it gives you a quick way back, but its main use really is to get you into curse rooms safely, because it gives you a bit of iframes for a short period of time every time you hop out of the portals. That's a spider mod I can't take yet. I want spider mod. I have a contractual obligation to always take spider mod when presented. Oh god! I'm just ran right into that. Good job. Nice. Handled that quite well, if I may say so myself. And when we have a pushable TNT barrel like that, we most certainly want to take advantage of it. Okay. It looks like I'm not getting spider mod here, chat. It looks like the universe has aligned against us on the spider mod endeavor. Although, I'm just a bomb away from bombing the donation machine and getting my boy. So not all hope is lost until we see this room drop and the boss drop. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, well, that's spider mod. That is Spooder mod, ladies and gentlemen. Mod buddy. Look at my mod buddy. Please don't be the Headless Horseman. Thank you. Oh. Come on, spider mod, get him. Destiny has spoken. I mean, would the game really deny me spider mod? Let's be real. Also, nice meat cube. So how are we feeling about the dono yet, Mr. Cheever? The bad luck donation? Not a terrible run yet. Certainly not a win yet, and lots of things can go wrong. But I feel like this is not what you're hoping for when you try to karma donate for a bad run. Who remembers the days when the magic mushroom was in the boss item pool? Those were the days, man. The good old days when you could randomly beat a boss and the game is just like, you win! You know, it's funny, I've been thinking about this a bit. I've been watching a bunch of Slay the Spire again on YouTube, and those of you who've watched me play that know that I suck balls at that game. Like, I suck a fat one. I love playing it, but I'm not particularly good at it. And I was watching a run the other day, and the player he started the game off like with a nice. He started the game off. This is going to make no sense for those of you that don't play Slay the Spire, but bear with me here. He started the game off with like an anger on floor 1 and a battle trance on floor 2, and he was just like, okay, cool, I win. He was playing Ironclad. And it was just like, I win. And I was like, wait, what? How do you win from that? What? and then it hit me that that is what it must sound like when I find like a skinny odd mushroom and a damage up on floor 1, and I'm like, okay, we win. I'm like, wow, this is what I sound like. I need to continue that. But also, it's like magical, right? Like, these people play this game that you have no clue about, and they get like the most minimal stuff, and they're just like, okay, that's it. That's all I need to win the run. Yeah. Trying to get a soul heart. That was a bit amphibious, but I felt like it was worth trying. Oh, try to freeze him. So I could utilize him. So I could abuse him. Of course you suck, you never take claw. That's not true, I don't never take claw. I've had my fair share of claw runs and won them. Okay, that's a mom's coin purse that I don't really care about too much unless there's a false PhD in there. Let's go in. I forgot it drops you, pill. Are you wizard? Okay, cool. To reiterate what I said earlier, I win. Actually, I'm not sure I win off of that, but that's got to be pretty dang close. You recorded. What? Okay. I gotta. Pretty good. Okay, can I start firing straight again, please? Do Are You Wizard times like stack? Like, am I gonna have to sit through 2 Are You Wizard rotations here? I think that's what's happening. Like, this lasts really long. Okay, we're done. Oh, that was stony. I missed! I missed! Pathetic. Well, at least there's someone I can celebrate. My wife and I have been together for 23 full years. Miss, your wife is a keeper. Any person that endures you for 23 years, you just have to hold on to and never let go. It's basically Stockholm Syndrome at this point. Still, I said what I said. Sounds like the plan so far. I'm very good at deducing people's plans. Oh god. Oh, Spider Mod with the freeze! For the free meat cubining. Well, I have 33 cents and there is a store. So I want to go there and pick up my... That's actually going to lose me charges for a significant amount of time. Like for a really long time. I always take 9 volt and then I'm like severely disappointed in what it does for a really long time. 4.5 volts, sorry. And I think I'm finally at the point where I say no to 4.5 volts. If it's not like a very explicitly broken synergy with it. The problem is I need health right now. As opposed, like, I'd rather get more health right now and then less health later on in the run, rather than missing out on a lot of health right now and then getting more in the late game. Like, sure, the additional health can be nice in the late game, but I need the health right now. I need to maximize my HP gain right now. And then if you get into the late game with 12 hearts, it doesn't matter what rate you generate HP at. Oh, cool. Someone opened the secret room for me. Oh, convenient. To be fair, it's pretty likely to find the secret room in this particular room. If can you blow up those 2 mushrooms? Can you blow up those 2 mushrooms for me, please? Hold up, you guys don't explicitly aim for me, do you? What? Did they... Hold up, did they change these guys? I'm pretty sure they used to not, like, aim for you. Nope. I'm bad. You know, I do have an abysmal amount of damage. It's actually quite concerning. It leads to me taking a lot of damage in turn. Okay. Perfect time to hit the boss room because we'll have the Satanic Bible up afterwards. Fistula is a decent boss for us. Fortunately, you can't freeze the bigger parts. Also, arguably the easier version of Fistula, in my opinion. Because this guy splits less. Like, numerically splits less. And the Boomfly is exploding isn't a big deal either because of Freezer Baby. Alright. I need some damage. That's not damage. I need some damage because I need to hit the boss rush here, and I'm only entering caves 2. And we're already 12 minutes in. I don't think I want to go in there. Oh, also I meant to pop the amnesia pill at the end of the last floor. Guess I'll pop it in the other floor. No? Oh. Jesus. I really need some damage, man. Like, this was okay DPS when... There's mini pins here, are there? Yeah. This was okay DPS when the run started. It's very much not okay DPS right now. Like, if your DPS starts okay, but then doesn't improve, it very quickly becomes very subpar. Oh no. No, 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 no. One of the rare instances where these guys actually do, like, health damage to you. Nope. Nice. Good shot, if I may say so myself. Unlike that one, which wasn't a good shot. Okay, lockdown is damage up. False PhD finally starting to do something. More of those, please. We need some tier rate too, but false PhD can't provide that. On the contraire, that was terrible. False PhD can provide the opposite of tier rate. Okay, beeline to the boss when I wanted to beeline to the item room. Am I gonna blow you up? I don't see my HP. I must have like 5.5 or so. So hitting a devil deal isn't particularly useful right now. Although it's always a chance I get the pact, which is always just free to take. I mean, kind of. You know what I mean. Not like literally free, but I would never turn it down right now. Regardless of my health. Sweet. Still need the item room. Man. Hitting boss rush here is gonna be an adventure. But I feel like going for the item room gives me a higher chance of hitting the boss rush than not going for it. I found pills, doesn't do anything. Oh, that's a good one. That's definitely gonna make up for the time it took to get here. Oh boy. Okay, I'll just leave that one coin, don't care about that. Remember to pop the amnesia pill before going to the boss room. Again, I don't think I want to blow up the beggar. I'm not entirely sure about my health situation. I think I'm at like 6.5. And I mean, if I hit the devil deal, I'm definitely going to go in. So I would be at 7.5 now if I'm correct. Am I going to find a better use for this bomb than right now? I don't think I will. I really don't think I will. Okay, we hit the devil deal. I don't care about that, even if it's a bookworm. Ooh. 0.87 luck. I'll take this. Get some AoE, which this build is severely lacking. Okay. XL floor? What? No way, dude. Well, I'm hitting boss rush. I'm hitting boss rush, that's for sure. Let's kill Monstro and then evaluate like how much of the floor we clear. You never get a run like this when you're speedrunning, I'm telling you that much. I've never seen the map gen do that. I've had floors like this before. XL floor can do pretty much anything. Like your boss room is up in the air on an XL floor. Oops. I was reading chat. I don't know. I was just not expecting him to do a laser there. I wasn't expecting him to do a laser there either. Man, I really can't clear too much. It would be really nice to get like a teleport. Oh, stay here. Oh, dude. It's the promised floor. It is just... Game is like, you've suffered enough, brother. Exactly. XL floor generation pretty much just does what it wants. Man, if I could find the X marks to spot, that would be so huge. Dude, it's just, it's the promised land. It's just the floor to change everything. Oops. Miss Achiever, clearly you would have had to donate a higher amount. I lowballed you. I admit it. I'm so good at this game. Like, seriously, it's that was a true skill moment. Blue baby run, so we want the Polaroid, and we're on all soul hearts. Yeah, we just win at this point. Sad onion. Oh, dude. I was like, I saw this and I was like, wow, I'm most likely gonna take that. But now there's an infestation too. I'm definitely not taking that or that. Sad onion or infestation? It's gotta be infestation too. Sad onion is like better here in boss rush, but infestation 2 is better for like the entire rest of the run. And it's champion boss rush, so I'm probably gonna get out of this with more HP than I started. Boss rush really highlights how much of a non-issue this guy is in a big room. Dude was very much created with a regular size room in mind. Okay, well, infestation 2 actually kind of go to tier. Whoops. No, that's okay. Really just a time waste. May you find stupid items in the boss rush. I found some pretty good items. But I understand the sentiment. I would be mad after that too. If I just donated 10 bucks to bring down the streamer's karma and found out that the streamer just has way too much karma to bring down, I would be upset too. Oh, we want to kill Famine last because Famine drops a blue heart. Blue Famine, that is, drops a blue heart. I doubt it's karma. I would guess it's a deal with the devil. I mean, I've taken lots of those in my time as an Isaac player. Not in this run. Taken devil deals in this run, but the number isn't particularly impressive, I want to say. Piercing is nice for the Mask of Infamy. It's even nicer when you get him to run into spikes. Nice. Batty! Ow. Okay, gotta be careful. These shots can hit you now. After 10 years or so. Okay, I want him to summon some red poops though, because they deal decent amounts of damage against bosses. Okay. Oh. To capitalize on that Polaroid damage. I like how, did you see how Dingle landed exactly in the space between those spikes? That's amazing. I don't think I want that. Oh boy. I don't think I want that Eternal Heart. Uh-oh. I'm definitely taking damage here. See, now this boss, on the other hand, this boss is an issue even in big room. Not a big one, but an issue. Jesus Christ, something just got hardcore fire pooped. That's a lot of gurglings. Oops. I like how with every other boss making 10 million sounds now, Red Maw is still eerily silent. Red Maw's actions speak for themselves. You know, you don't need to make a lot of sound to be a menace, and Red Maw is out there to prove that. Although Red Maw is obviously a lot less scary in boss rush because of the big room. Still scarier than Red Gate. But the threat factor is definitely a lot lower. That Pin? Can I just stand here and Pin kills himself? Apparently not. Pin is too smart for me. Unlike the Red Angel. Never mind. Pin's dead. Sorry, the Blue Angel. Oh boy. Hey look, it's Pin's long lost brother. Oh! What? Dude, fear is so weird on so many enemies, like on so many bosses in particular. Okay, can I get rid of Husk? Frail, sorry. This is kind of annoying. Oh! That's another soul heart dropper. Unfortunately, those guys are pretty scary if left unattended. So it's kind of hard to kill them last. Uh-oh. The cage rolls on some spikes. Oops. Can I just stand here and he's gonna do that? Yeah. Hey, I mean, those red fires actually did a pretty good number on him. Alright, Distant Admiration is not a great item, but it's definitely not terrible. I still think I don't want the Eternal Heart. Okay, let's find our item rooms. On our totally legit XL floor that doesn't look at all like I cheat engined it. I didn't! Like, I honestly didn't. But you know what? Sometimes, let's just say sometimes I wouldn't fault people for thinking I'm a cheater. I think I'm just because I have so many hours at the game, you know, I know how to make very luck positive plays. So I'll definitely say that I get lucky more than the average person, right? But I mean, I could go to the beast. And actually, no, never mind. Death's Key doesn't open the door. So I definitely want to say that I get lucky more often than the average person. But obviously the shenanigans from this floor were just, that was just pure dumb luck. That has nothing to do with skill. That had nothing to do with my ability as a player. There's this expression in Germany though, that's something along the lines of luck is, skill is when luck becomes a common occurrence, right? And I think there's some truth to that, like especially in Isaac. This game rewards you for playing well. In other ways than what we witnessed on this floor, granted, but still. I think you know what I'm saying, right? Like you play well, you get more devil deals, and that generally leads to better runs. Aha, idiot. Show task manager. There's also the dumbest farmers get the biggest potatoes. Well, maybe that's just it. Maybe I'm just an idiot and the game rewards me for it. Also possible. Granted, you know, I had to work for this one. I did have to work for this one. This run was pretty mediocre for a really long time. So what you like really need to ask yourself is here, like how many of you would have made it to depths in this particular run to get an advantage, to get the advantage that I've been getting. Like how many would have gotten the devil deal? How many would have been able to take the Satanic Bible? Which then pretty much became the catalyst of everything. Everything being my HP, really. Because I don't think the Satanic Bible has really provided me with more. But sometimes just surviving until the game starts carrying you is what you need to do. Edmund! You know what? I just picked up Guppy's color. Let's go for... sorry. Let's go for a left hand. Apologies. Okay, is there a store on this floor, maybe? I'd take one. X-Lax. You know, I gotta say though, those have been some pretty shit pills for a false PhD run. I gotta say. Member card. That sucks. I mean, this is the last door. I'm not going to go for the hush floor. Actually, I'm already done with the hush floor because of the time. What else am I going to do? I can look at this. Shade and placenta. I'll take the placenta because I have this thing. Actually, on those grounds, I probably should have taken the thing too. The white heart. But I'll take that because it's incredibly unlikely that I won't have a use for that, because I'm still gonna get one boss room that costs health, and I'm probably gonna hit one more devil deal too still. Actually, I think I'm guaranteed to hit one more devil deal. So the odds of me not being able to spend that hard are pretty low. So many secret room spots. Yeah, I mean, that tends to happen on XL floors. Oh. Well, I have 100% devil deal, but that could be Krampus. I think Satanic Bible doesn't affect the boss room here, or it does affect the boss room here, so it should still be that the boss item costs me health. if I am to use the Satanic Bible before defeating the first boss, which I will. I should take that. Looks like I'm not gonna get a one-room floor this time around. Sad. Alright, there's the Satanic Bible use. Can't get that. I mean, this feels like the path to the boss room, but XL floors are pretty unpredictable. It could still be like just one room from the starting room just below it. So I'm not going to pretend I can actually read where anything is on an XL floor because I can't. It just always feels like, you know, you're on the right track when you move really far away from the starting room. But of course that rule is not universal for the XL floorage. And I'm getting all these red chests, but they don't really seem to be doing a whole lot. Oh no. I mean, you never know if you're gonna find like a bigger. That rule completely breaks if there's a loop. Yeah, I know. And unfortunately, XL floors tend to have a lot of those. Oh my god. How are they both still? Okay. Okay, we're good. Chariot. And there's the loop. We want to go to that cursed room. I do have a guppy piece. Oops. And a lot of HP. I'm just hungry for more guppy pieces. I can't help it. You know, despite everything, this is still a pretty below average run. Like 4.77 damage on a false PhD run is pathetic. Like, and we had that false PhD on Basement too. What? That was weird. Does the secret room happen to be here? That'd be convenient. More loops. The entire floor is just a flippin' onion ring, dude. Okay. Find the boss room and then come back for that. Okay, I do need to be a bit more careful. I see a pill on my map. That's not the same pill. It's white and white spotted. Horf, unfortunately, doesn't give me a soul heart either or anything. Gonna be top left, is it? Yep. Oh man, I really want to give this left hand a shot, but we're so deep into the run with one guppy piece. Like, well, I guess I can activate Polaroid here. I like booger tears a lot, though. Amnesia. Thanks, placenta. Well, to be fair, I picked up the placenta thinking that I was gonna be able to spend that heart, and so far it still seems pretty likely that we will be able to spend that. Oh, I was right next to it. That is so sad. All right, Loki 2. Ironic, huh? Oh, what? I'm bad. It's Krampus. Okay, well, we're gonna take the Dark Princess crown to get on Polaroid proc. Actually, I can use the Soul of Isaac and maybe get something better. Although I think now that I left the room, it doesn't count for a devil pool anymore, so I'll get a boss item. Which is usually pretty good too. Oh! Oh, man. Oh, that would have hit me either way. That close to the wall. Oh, it's not even a lump of coal, man.
Soul of Isaac.
Oh, it actually does draw from the devil pool. Okay, cool. And that's a tears up, so good trade. Good trade. Okay, we have the Polaroid, right? Yeah, we do. And it's a blue baby run, so we take this. I am a good trade. What would you trade me for? Oh, for one chest, man. Ooh. Okay. Finally, some damage. Surely I'll find a use for that horse pill. Daddy! Get frozen. Do. A half-eaten baguette. I mean, fair. Although I feel like I'd be a lot more nutritional than a half-eaten baguette, but... A sticky nickel. I would never take those. What are you talking about? Remember to drop that before chest. Maybe we go the greedy route, you know. Take left hand with us. Hope to hit 2 guppy pieces. What's the worst that could happen? I'll drop it. Unless I find a second guppy piece, then I'll have to think about it. Fun fact, back in my speedrunning days, I ran a lot of attempts at trying to skip the little cutscene that plays every time you use the Satanic Bible. You know, I was watching a lot of other speedruns at the time, and it felt like everyone and their mother had a cutscene skip in their speedrun, and I wanted to figure out how you would actually use... Really? I really wanted to find a way that you could use to actually skip that, and I tried everything. Like, I tried using the book while running through a door frame in the hope that that helps, which is why I still do it to this day. On every occasion that I use the book as I'm walking into a door frame. Speaking of which, I tried doing it while going through the light beam. I tried doing it while hopping into the golden chest at the end of this floor. I tried doing it while hopping into a trapdoor. You just can't skip that sucker. It doesn't work. You cannot do it. And that really, I find that really sucks, man. Just use a mod, lol. A bit tough to do that when you try to speedrun the vanilla game. Like, that's quite the time save over the course of a run. Although later on came the speedrunning mods and they actually removed that crap. But it would have just been so much cooler if I'd actually found a way to do it manually. But it can't be done, or at least I haven't found a way to do it. In-game clock is paused during the animation. Alright, yeah, I'm dropping the hand as much as it tempts me to you take it with me. If I had a second guppy piece, I probably would have kept it for pure greed. But yeah, well, I'm already really glad I dropped it. Hello. That's not terrible with Meat Cube and Guillotine, but I still think I prefer the HP. Ooh. I have the Polaroid for some invincibility shenanigans. This is not a one run yet, by the way. I could still die here. And this is the point where it would be very beneficial if I had that 4.5 volt. With soy milk in particular. 3 ragmans. Good stuff. Lockdown for some damage. 0.12 damage doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're firing 29.5 tiers per second, that's a lot of damage. Five hearts left. Five is not a lot of hearts for this stage of the run. Also, I know there are some people here that haven't really been following the game for a really long time, and yes, soy milk in this version of the game is actually very, very good. I could still die here. I wish I had more move speed, dude. Basically, the in-game clock only runs whenever you have control of Isaac and can actually move him. What's that? Devil question mark. Activate the Bible, Seraphim Familiar, kills Mom's foot and kills Mom's heart instantly. I mean, Seraphim Familiar for the blue baby fight is pretty okay. Hold up, we gotta min-max that. You can't die, you still have X1 question mark lives left. True, true. What changed with soy milk? I think they made it do overall more damage. I don't know if they actually changed like the damage multiplier. Or if it's something else, but they did something to make it. And they heavily reduced the knockback, which was always like the biggest problem with soy milk, frankly. Maybe that's the only thing they changed. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, like the knockback is a big one because it's much easier now to hit all your soy milk tiers. Dusty Puffs, thank you so much for the 7 months of support and the prime time. I appreciate it. Oh. Oh, what? That was actually Guillotine messing me up and not being able to gauge my hitbox. That's tragic. Oh no. Okay. Good kill. Oh, hold up. Which one do I want? Do I want Dead Cat or Lard? I think I want Lard. Oh, come on. Lard, 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 Lard. No Lard. Oh my god, how big is this floor? There's one of those guys coming at me. Oh, two. Wait. Oh, I don't think I want to spend health on a squeaky chest. Oh, what? Dude, how long is this floor, man? Ooh. Oh, that sucks. Wait, was that Gimpy? Was that the first time Gimpy gave me a soul heart all run? I totally forgot that I had Gimpy. What the flip, dude? Oh, that sucks. Right, that's where all these red hearts have been coming from that I've been dropping all run. Okay. I'm pretty sure I pretty easily win that though now. I get one more heart. I get one more heart here and I have Guillotine, Meat Cube, Polaroid with 4 hits. And I get this too. And Blue Baby is quite susceptible to orbitals, and I have 2 of them. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Alright, if you enjoyed this kind of run, make sure to leave a like and a sub on the video, as it's an easy way to support me. And if you want to see more of my content, there's a video on screen right now that YouTube thinks you might enjoy. So go check it out, and I'll see you in the next one. GG.